Greetings, and welcome to D&D. I have some victims with me. Come, let us show them the mouth of hell. Okay, that was suitably cheesy. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. I don't think any of us are freaked out by that, so I'm sorry.
You know,
I'm interested in this mouth smell.
You-
I think I heard about a prostitute that was advertising that.
different mouth. Different mouth. Totally different mouth.
Skill proficiencies of athletics. I
I need
should
to
be.
get a few shots afterwards.
So, we are focusing primarily on a character creation night tonight. One of our members is restarting her laptop right now, so she'll be here when she can. And another one apparently can't be here tonight.
Oh.
Got some last minute changes. Unfortunately, MrBoombati could not join us for the evening, but hopefully he will be back next week. And in the meantime, we're going to at least get some character creation done. And if all goes well, and it might very well, because frankly, it seems like the people here, my players here, have been quite chomping at the bit. They've already been creating a lot of their emails and such, or a lot of their stuff. So, yeah. Maybe MrBoombati is coming?
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm
I
emails.
saw him streaming earlier.
Yeah, he's trying to finish up some stuff.
It's MrBoombati,
Boombati.
the bearded wizard.
The beard wizard himself. So, real quick, let me introduce you to our victims for this game. On the far left, there is Mr. OhioNavyDad. Are you just going to go as NavyDad for the portion of this game?
Yeah, I think it'd be easier. Just
Fair.
Navy Dad order.
Very well. NavyDad is a old school D&D player, played in 2nd edition, and has not been seen since.
Ooh.
But has decided to break his 5e teeth on our humble little stream. Next to him, well, no, I'm going to skip. Right above me is the man known as Snowliger, one of the very first mods in my channel, and an avid D&D player who creates his own work. And it shall be my pleasure to crush his work and everything about him upon the stone wheel and grist that is the mill of Ravenloft.
Hey guys, what's up? I don't know. I think I'll find a hard time doing that. I reasoned to my players that there is a piranha in the plains. I think I can handle this.
And at least for now, assuming we'll have some more people joining us, but between them, hang on.
Oh,
Oh, I think a beard wizard cometh.
come doth, come forth. Yeah, that'd be.
Come forth, beard wizard, come forth! Klatu barata nikto, klatu barata nikto. Ah, stream wasn't able to connect. Okay, he's coming.
Yeah, no, he'll be here.
I
You only look
You
kind of
cursed him.
silly. Don't worry.
I summoned text. That's what I summoned.
You only look sort of silly. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
it's
You're
alright.
doing great.
All right, then. So, the other beard. So much facial hair, but not me. What the hell?
What about shaving?
I actually have this little patch that I'm gonna have to shave my full beard for to get this little patch to grow. It's kind of annoying.
Oh.
More people show up.
More people? Maybe?
Possibly.
They're coming. They're coming.
They'll, at some point.
Oh god, they're coming.
Wow.
I'll choose a perception.
Okay, I will go ahead and introduce our other player while we try to work out what's going on with the others. The gentleman with the green behind him. He's not a member of Twitch per se. You probably have not seen him. You probably not heard of him. That's okay, because he is... If you've wondered how it is that I know how to DM, it's because everything I learned from that guy. So blame him.
Sorry about that.
Okay? This guy...
You're the one.
This guy has been my inspiration, and he's the guy who got me started on D&D in the first place. So that's Merlin, and thank you for joining us. He's still my DM a lot of times to this day. So,
Hey, everybody.
this is actually kind of making me nervous, DMing Ravenloft in front of him. But we'll see how it goes. But thank you, everybody, for all the hosts and the follows and everything. That guy Hype, that's right. Hype that guy. That strange Merlin guy. So, alright. For those of you who may not know what Ravenloft is, it's been around for quite some time. And Merlin, feel free to correct me on anything that I get wrong here. But essentially, it's been around for, 1976? Was that it? Like, it's been around for ages. It actually says in the book what the original... 1983. The original adventure is 1983. It was a second edition adventure. And essentially the idea was, as the Tracy Hickman and... I'm getting everything wrong here. Tracy Hickman and Laura Weiss, who you may recognize their names. They were responsible for Dragonlance, another very formative series of fantasy fiction and D&D lore. They were playing a random dungeon, and they ran across this vampire. It's just a random vampire. It had nothing to do with anything. And it was so strange to them that at that time, there's just this random vampire in a dungeon. And they said, what's that guy's story? Why is he here? And they decided to actually take that and build upon it and make something greater and turn it into a gothic horror. And I don't mean horror like Saw or like Hostel or Texas Chainsaw. This is not what we're talking about.
So long, and thanks for
Thank you for the follow. We're certainly not talking about Twilight. Dear God, we're not talking about Vampire Diaries. Those things have come much later. This is inspired by the original Dracula, the OG, right? It is about tension and anticipation and dread and suspense. Personally, I don't like watching most horror movies. Merlin can attest to this. He's tried to get me to watch them, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm just not into the whole BBB. What is it? Beer, boobs, and blood? Isn't that it? What is the B movie name? I'm not into that.
We have a Yoshi.
We have Yoshi. Yay! Yoshi hype! What I am into is suspense and thrillers and tension, and that is what this game aims to be, and that is what I hope to bring to the table here. We shall see how
Shall
it transpires.
there be a crack of lightning every time Crotus hits someone?
And we have a Yoshi! Yoshi!
At least every time we say looker.
Yoshi, do you have audio?
You might have to go to Chrome. I had to do it for me as well. In the top left corner, there's like a camera icon.
Thank you for the host, everybody. While he's helping out with that, real quick, thank everybody for those hosts. Logic Wolf, Crash, Megna, Firefly, Evie, Mrs. Megna, NavyDad,
Oh,
Midna Steyer. Wait, oh, hang on. These are from days ago. Never mind. Sorry. Left response. BoomBati. BoomBati hosted me. Where is he? Oh, he's coming. That's right. Nako, Iceman, Cam.
The Ginger. I know that guy. Great guy.
Thank you for joining us, Cam. Thank you for everybody for those hosts, and thank you for the the follows as well from Jabba.
Mr.
Bad Chicks.
BoomBati says he's here.
That NavyDad host. Oh, he's here. Well, your camera.
You might have to refresh.
Your camera, sir. Your
Possible.
camera. Yeah, try refreshing. Well, he's been refreshing.
Oh, well, in that case, I have no idea.
I recommend Chrome. I highly recommend Chrome.
Yeah.
Yoshi looks nonplussed. Chrome.
It's trying to
Roll20 is designed for Chrome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we do all have glasses. And BoomBati has glasses too. Yay!
I was gonna say, there you go, hey. Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
I was also going to mention that. I'm like, hey, everyone here has glasses. Great us. Go us.
BoomBati.
Nerds unite.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
I didn't. I hope I didn't sound like I was pressuring you or anything, BoomBati.
No, it ended up those things ended up falling through. So I mean, I'm here.
Okay. Most excellent. Could you do me a favor, BoomBati? Could you turn down your mic volume about 20% or so?
Hold on a sec. I'm getting a call.
That's probably good.
1 sec.
Okay. I'm gonna mute him. All right. So yes, we have Mr. Beard Wizard, Mr. BoomBati himself. To tell you a little bit about him, he is a Twitch streamer. He's a member of our team, Archetype Gaming, who does a lot of Ark role-playing, and also does a lot of creative work, including chainmail for hamsters. Or was it guinea pigs? No, it was guinea pigs, wasn't it?
I haven't gotten the guinea pig to finish that armor.
Oh.
I do all kind of chainmail, leatherwork, all that kind of whatnot.
Most excellent, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, sir.
So,
Pleasure to be here.
So I believe that you do have to work on your character, and I know that
yes.
in general people just have to do kind of finishing up, while Yoshi is getting her audio corrected as well. To tell you a little about Yoshi, she is a longtime viewer of my stream, and she also is actually a noob to D&D 5th edition. She has not played it before, and in fact has not done. Have you not? Oh dear.
No.
We have a whole.
I'm a 3-5 guy. I'm a 3-5 guy.
I am
for life.
popping so many cherries this evening. Yoshi's actually a relative stranger to role-playing. She's done it before, but not in an organized D&D fashion setting. At least not much, I don't believe, unless I have that wrong. So we do have a rookie cutting their teeth on Ravenloft. You all signed those security waivers, right?
Yeah.
Right, health and all that, health and security waivers. Right. Okay, so let us go ahead and focus on the character creation. BoomBati, did you have an idea for your character? What you're going to be doing?
I mean, what do we need? You know how I roll.
So Yoshi is doing Tiefling Warlock.
Okay.
Snowliger is doing a Ranger, I believe. Oh, I have him muted. Sorry, hang on. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I swapped to Krotos, the barbarian.
You're doing a Barbarian?
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh,
Krotos, the barbarian.
Oh god, Ravenloft Barbarians. This is going to be interesting. Merlin is doing a Halfling Rogue. And NavyDad is doing a Monk. I don't remember what.
Human monk.
A what?
Human monk.
Human Monk. Very well.
Well, it sounds like we need either, I guess, a cleric or a wazord.
Oh, cleric or wizard would be pretty good.
We do not have any holy representation.
I mean, I suppose, suppose one. Well, I mean, paladin. I don't know. It's either the 3 ideas are either, or 4 ideas are either. We need a caster, paladin, fighter, cleric, or warrior. So whatever you decide, I need to be cute. I will play. I will fill said role.
What do you guys think, cleric or paladin?
Not that I wouldn't mind seeing another brother with a shield next to me, but and paladins can do pretty good healing too. But I know I'll have a monk with me, so we could do a cleric and have him take a few hits if I need any. But Krotos is generally speaking going to be at the front, trying to get everything's attention and have them all wail on him.
Oh, that works then. Yeah. All right, cleric sounds fun.
This is Ravenloft. Yeah,
I will
might not be a bad idea.
I will be receiving much brutal power, much brutal force against me. Please keep me alive, senpai.
Forced. All right.
Throw your worst at me. Keith.
There you have it.
I believe in you.
Cleric.
Hmm. All right then.
MrBoombati playing a holy man. Let us hope that a rift does not open up right here, right now.
Right.
Keeping an eye out for lightning.
I mean, I'm not like an ordained minister or anything, you know, as I am.
I forgot about that.
I'm an ordained beard wizard, and in many states I can't perform marriages.
With it, do you perform the rites with green flame?
Blue flame.
Blue flame.
Blue
usually-
flame.
I
That's
like
actually,
to go with
that's
the
actually
blue
kind of
flame.
nice. That's actually kind of nice.
It's usually
I like
usually a
mine.
hand fasting followed by blue flame followed by lots of partying. That's how beard
Lots of-
wizards roll.
Lots of partying. Acceptable.
The
So we
Church
were
of the
starting
Almighty.
at level 1, yes.
Yes, level 1 in Ravenloft.
I mean, Ravenloft is pretty nasty, but I mean, I was actually wondering if you at some point want to do something really nasty, you always go to Warhammer Fantasy Tabletop, where everything kills you every day.
In one hit.
Yeah.
Every
In
day.
one hit
It's-
every day. It's like you piss off a farmer, that farmer stabs you and you die.
It still could happen, theoretically.
That's great. That's great. I love that. I love that idea. I love being killed automatically by a farmer because that's one of my fantasies. Did you not know?
I did. I am here for your pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now I heard tiefling. So are we allowed non-standard races?
You are allowed. Be aware that I'll go ahead and tell you this ahead of time.
I'm going ASMR. I mean, you know,
Could I?
Asimar cleric. Oh god, another Asimar cleric.
Could I be a
why
Goliath?
not?
No, it's just funny because that's what Prior plays. That's what
Yep,
Adam
Prior
O plays.
Yep.
No,
Prior plays.
please do it if you want to.
ASMR Pallies are one of my favorite things to play in Forgotten Realms. ASMR Pallies, they're just fun. I don't. Does anyone have the paperwork to let me know what few bonuses I get for that?
It's in the
I could-
Unearthed Arcana.
Yep. On that note, could perhaps Krotos be a Goliath?
Sure. If
will-
that's in I think that is in the Unearthed.
It is. It is in the Unearthed Arcana, and Krotos shall reign as the greatest and strongest man to live. Also not intelligent, so he will run into battles and take many of your devious attacks. I had to look up the Unearthed Arcana real quick so I can figure. I don't actually know if I want to do a Goliath. That's just a thought I might have.
Yeah.
That just might be a thing I do because that actually sounds kind of fun, but I don't know for sure. How do you look it up? I should just look up Goliath. Goliath. Yeah, that was introduced in the Elemental Evils one.
You know, if we're gonna do that, we might as well just.
Do you have a link to that?
I have it right here.
That
I don't know if it's. Wait, is the Asari in here? I don't know because if not, then that might be. No, it's a different one. I don't know which one the Asari is in.
Asari or Asimar?
Azamar or Azamar, yeah. Sorry, I don't. But they're not in the Unearthed Arcana, or not in the Elemental Evil one. How do you spell it? Because I can look it up for you real quick.
That's a good question.
Asimar.
AasAmr.
IMAR.
And the rise of the sons of Arius.
Waterborne
Was a time.
Adventures.
Undreamed.
And unto this Conan, destined to bear the jeweled crown of
Greatest intro to any movie ever.
Oh my God, there's a Minotaur. I could do a minute. Not doing a Minotaur, but that's funny. Where is?
Adventure.
Probably get VOD muted for this. I don't care.
It's too epic. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
So where am I looking up? Do you have a link to that?
I'm looking for it, but I can't find it for some reason.
In the meantime, while he's looking for that, why don't you go ahead and roll your stats? Your stats.
Yeah. What is it? Was it 3d6?
I
Well,
believe
it's
it's 46.
46D1.
Yeah, 46, or you can use one of the arrays or point buy systems. But
Huh.
Oh, you said snow. Did you say 4D1s?
did I say 41s?
46.
46s.
So you said
46D1.
Roll
So you
41s. This is
you
Ravenloft.
you said 46 plus 20, right? I mean,
Yeah. That sounds right about right.
Drop the. It's 46. Drop the lowest. That's what it is.
Yep.
That's what I meant to say.
and how many times was it?
6 times.
6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad. That's not as good as a standard one, though, is it? Wait. Is it? I don't know.
Oh, this is a lot hard. Oh wait, I think I found it.
I'm
Yes, I did. Okay.
I'm going to work on helping Yoshi, incidentally. So if you can help Mr. Boom as much as you can, I would appreciate it.
I'll take the 15, 14, 13, 12, 8, 10, 8 array.
Okay.
Unless there's a better one. Is there
That's
a better
the
one?
that's the link to the SMR. I, in the meantime, will
Thank you, sir.
decide whether I actually want a Goliath or not. And yeah, no worries. Because while a Goliath sounds fun, there's also challenges to playing a Goliath.
Is anybody using Firefox right now?
I'm not.
Yes.
You are? Sweet, someone is.
How are you working the whole cam thing? It doesn't appear to be.
Is the cam being used by any other program?
That is one issue. Yes, so that's something to keep in mind.
If you're streaming currently, you'll have that problem. If you're, but yeah, you should be able just to go up in the top right and click on the little in the address bar and click on the camera. Check your settings, refresh, and as long as nothing else is using your camera and microphone, you should be fine.
That sounds like Chrome, though. I thought it was a different place for the icon.
Was it? Thought it was. Oh, I am using Chrome.
I could get Firefox to work for Twitch, so.
Okay.
I'm using Chrome.
Alright.
I don't know that much about
Well.
Firefox.
Well, there is one problem if I do pick Goliath.
Hmm?
I go from chaotic good to lawful mode because Goliaths by nature are lawful. They have like clear roles in society that they're born into or something like that.
It's your call.
No, I like the idea. I like the idea of playing and half work at that point then.
Oh, these are much different than what I'm used to.
The SMR.
No, the rolls. So I think the rolls I actually did are actually not terrible.
No. They're most of your. I had to relook at it, but most of your rolls are pretty good.
Everything but the 8, and I
Everything
dropped
but the 8.
Yeah, and everything else is like really nice.
Oh, well,
17.
Well, no, you have to drop the lowest one of those. So that
4?
10 is actually a 9. That 17 is actually a 16. That 13 is actually a 12. That 11 is actually a 9. Those are actually not the greatest stats. that 8 becomes a 7. The 11 becomes a 9. The 13 becomes a 12.
I'll use the standard. Just
Okay.
that then.
Usually I wouldn't recommend that, but for this, yeah.
So I have not made a cleric before because I haven't played a cleric since a long time. So what is it?
Main
Is it still?
stat is wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Let me go look at my. Wait, I put my foot back up. But I said I believe their main stat's wisdom. Next, I think is con. Like those are the two you want the highest, obviously for health, and then for. I'm gonna double check it real quick though, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay.
Druid cleric. No, that's bard. I went too far. Cleric. Yeah, wisdom. Oh, wisdom, charisma. Oh, right, because a lot of their spells, not their
Charisma
healing
based.
ones,
Mhm.
not their healing ones, but like a lot of their blessed spells are charisma based. Like they have like those like mind like some of their CC spells like mind control or influence and all that. Those all based off charisma. Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what I want the 8 to be. I guess.
Because it's hard because you still don't want to knock off con because you still need health.
Yeah.
But you might have to make that a low stat. I don't know. That's hard for you because you don't want Dex to be 8, but you don't want Strength to be 8, but you don't want Con to be 8, and you need. And I guess you could have 8 Intelligence, but that also seems kind of strange.
Yeah. Probably go 8 strength. Actually.
Okay.
I mean, he's not strong, but at least he's passively nimble.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, that would at this point Dex would be a little better than Strength.
yeah. So I
Don't
guess
worry. Krotos will carry things that you need carried.
probably the 12 Dex.
Pack Mule the Barbarian.
I feel the. Well, actually, I need to figure out carry weight because I forgot, but I have 66.2 already being carried because of all those rations and torches. I'm gonna have to drop some. I just don't know how many. Oh, I forgot. Okay, now there's a clear. Okay, maybe I will be Goliath. I forgot. Goliaths get to carry things because they get to carry things as though they were large.
All right.
Krotos, the Goliath pack mule, incoming. I don't know. I still think. I'll think. I have a good while to think about it.
Who had a link to the? There it is. Thank you. So I just get a bonus to. Oh, I get a bonus to my wisdom, and a bonus to my charisma already for that. So
make some really good clerics.
I can. Well, I can not have to take that negative in.
You could put 8 into. Yeah, you could put 8 into charisma, get that to 10. You just won't really use those particular series of spells.
I wasn't thinking. Oh no, I'm not losing that. I was just thinking I'll be able to finagle something and get. Well, I don't know. See all the choices, and the wisdom bonus. So. So I'm thinking. I
think I'm gonna do glass. Not only for the carry weight thing, but it just sounds more fun for the character itself.
Actually, no. I'll just take the bonuses and become super awesome in those fields.
That works too.
Yeah. So do I just add them to my character then?
Yeah. So it'd be instead of I don't know what the max one is, but whatever you put for wisdom is just like 16 plus 2 or whatever the highest stat is for. I don't remember. I'm gonna do a Goliath because there's actually something that I just remember that ties into something that I can roleplay for it. So I'm definitely gonna do Goliath now.
Okay.
That is confirmed.
Goliath smash.
Krotos the shield. For
level
killing
adjustment
humans.
plus 1 is what? What is level adjustment plus 1 for 5.0?
What is the what?
Level adjustment plus 1?
Level adjust?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what
that's the first time I've heard that.
I've always known them. They were always 0.5 in 3.5 and Forgotten Realms and whatnot, and so we never. It was always just the 0.5, so it never affected anything. I don't know what level adjust means though. It's on that page.
All right. Oh, that's just the. Wait, where does it say that?
Yeah, I'm looking too.
Level adjustment plus 1. Aasimar is slightly more powerful and gain levels more slowly. Because Aasimar are a more powerful race. They gain.
Mm-hmm.
Levels slower.
That's right. There is that was in the Unearthed Arcana. Yes. How does that affect exactly?
Well, for example, the Aasimar are a stronger race than normal, so they gain XP at a slightly slower rate. It's only +1. I'm looking up what exactly it affects just at a +1.
Because I always remember that it was 0.5 for.
This.
It was something for DMs that
Whoa.
like figured out.
Hold up.
Figured
Hold
out
up.
to the equation of what it was to put against the party, and that was like party effectiveness, whatnot. But I don't know.
So this link that you sent is 3.5 material.
Okay. I did. I just realized that. I'm sorry. That was my bad. But it doesn't. I can't find the other one. In that case, then.
Let me see what I can find.
I can't find it. I don't know why. I wish
it might be in the DMG, actually.
Oh, that could be the thing.
Because there's a section in the DMG on creating new races, and it is the example race.
Mm-hmm. I don't have that one. I haven't bought that one yet. I actually wanted to get it, but I forgot about it.
Here we go. All right. Well, I'll just tell you the information.
All right. Oh, you have it, Q?
I have it right here. I have a DMG.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So your ability score increases are your wisdom goes up on 1 by 1, and your charisma goes up by 2.
Okay.
Size medium, base walking speed 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You have dark vision 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You have resistance to necrotic and radiant.
I'm trying to see where I'm going to plot these in.
And let's see. You know the light cantrip automatically.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Need to find more paper.
Okay.
I can't find anywhere on the character sheet to like add those in. Oh, there's features. So one more time. Actually, do you have a link to it?
I don't, because all I have is I literally have the book. Let me see. Wait. Oh, it's probably not in the SRD. No, it's not. Okay. That would have been handy. Here.
Cantrips in the SRD?
There we go. I think that is the correct one there, except for the variants. The Holy Asmar, the Spiritual Asmar, I don't know what those are. Those are not actually in here. But the ability score is accurate. The speed, dark vision, celestial radiance, celestial legacy, languages, those are all correct, just not the subrace. You people playing non-standard shit. What the hell? What the hell?
I'm letting it happen.
Yeah, that's true. It is on me. So, Merlin, what do you think of the new character sheets that they have?
Yeah, not bad. It certainly seems to be a lot easier to use than the last ones that we were using.
One of the things I really like about this, and frankly I would push to use it for if we ever have any characters that are spellcasters. I see a Yoshi face. It's got drag and drop for a lot of stuff. Like, you can drag your weapons into your equipment, and you can drag your spells into the spell list, and it'll automatically populate everything for you. It's very nice. Alright, so I see a Yoshi. I'm assuming Yoshi can hear. Yes? Wave or something, Yoshi, if you can hear. Maybe
I
not.
think it's a no.
Nope, probably not. Alright.
Quick question: where's carry weight at?
Where's what?
Carry weight at?
Carry weight. Where
Yes.
you... For what? By... It should be by strength, shouldn't it? No, I'm thinking 2E again. Where is that? Might be by race.
I think it is strength.
Is it based on strength?
Well, it's based on
I
strength.
think so.
I'm trying to figure out where to find it.
Alright, so... I'm going to...
It's based by strength and your size, your class size or your race size.
Alright, so I'm going to send you guys a link. And let's well first I'm going to make sure this works for... So, actually, Yoshi. Somebody's really squeaky.
That was my chair. I apologize. I need to get a new one. And that was only because I was stretching to reach my foot.
Ah.
Usually don't move that often, so usually doesn't make that much sound.
Okay, that's a yes. Yoshi does have Discord. Yoshi?
Yay!
Okay, and I can hear you. Problem is nobody else can hear you right now, except for possibly NavyDad, so we gotta get them in.
Hi. I am so
I can hear
so
faint
sorry
echoes,
about
but I
that.
can pop into Discord real quick.
So I think the only person who possibly... Well, Boom, I don't think you have an invite yet to my Discord.
I do not. But if you send me a link, I will.
I shall.
Yeah.
And then Merlin, it's an app called Discord. I know...
Well,
Yeah,
Dave,
I've got it.
you don't have it.
Oh, you have it?
Firefly.
Alright, so let me send you...
I'll need an invite, I assume. Though.
Yeah, I gotta send invites.
Hey, do something. I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Hello.
Hello?
It works better when I have just my computer for anything and then Discord for my phone.
I have
Okay.
come here to chew bubblegum.
Yeah, that
and
way I
kick
don't have
ass.
popping or
That's
crackling,
all out of
and I
bubblegum.
can actually hear you guys. So I have it working.
Yay!
Yay.
The echo.
Here comes the boom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you hear echoing, mute yourself on, or like mute everybody else on.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
And that midness there. I'm gonna burst into flames. Pardon me.
No. Rip Q.
Hmm?
You will be missed.
Yeah. Didn't even get to start.
Oh darn. I'll DM. I got this.
Luckily enough, I've already have my character practically created. I just have to have her stats because I don't
Huh?
have dice.
Well, you can roll those here. Roll 20 is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Make sure when you do it, you roll /roll 4d6d1.
that is one way of doing it. There's also, on the left side, you got a bunch of icons. Near the bottom is one that looks like a d20. If you click that, it opens up a little window that's a dice roller.
Okay, so what do I do with that?
Okay.
I clicked on it.
So, well, you know what? It might be better if you just do a point by. Or not point by, the array. You just want like a series of numbers and you can just put them where you want. That's perhaps the simplest way of doing it. Thank you for the host, Firefly.
I guess. I mean, I can create a character. I can't create stats for a character.
Okay. I will post these.
I'm like I'm new to like the whole. I'm not new to the role playing aspect. I mean, I've done like type out role playing, but that's not exactly this.
It is different. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's understandable.
Yeah.
So, the idea, of course, is going to be, rather than just typing it out, that you have to roll dice to accomplish things. If there is anything that is even remotely challenging, and this is one of the reasons I actually wanted to have someone like Yoshi. Don't think that I'm actually that I'm going out of my way just for you. You're not holding us back in any way, shape, or form. I'm actually hoping to kind of share this with the viewers in general. You have dice. This is the D&D player's best friend, unless it's rolling badly. And it is a D20. And generally speaking, whenever you want to do something in D&D, you got to roll one of these. And depending on how high it is, based on your own stats as well, that's whether or not you succeed. If you have a +6 or something like that, that is a lot of squeaking.
I thought I muted myself.
Push to talk is the way to go.
I thought you meant for me, but I'm muted, so I was like, what?
Merlin, you might still be muted in Discord, incidentally. Nope, you are not muted, Snowliger.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, I
I'm
just
not?
haven't
No.
said anything.
Okay.
I muted my headphones though. What? How?
Nope, I can
That
hear you
doesn't make any
plain as
sense.
day.
That doesn't make sense. I muted my mic. It should not. Okay, that's interesting.
Then you're...
Key chair is squeaky.
Apparently Discord just overrules my mic. That's nice. Well, good. Wow, that's actually
You're being
surprising.
admonished by my chat. Okay. It went quiet.
My mute works.
Excellent. Okay. As I was saying, so let's say that you're like a very strong character. You probably have something like a +6 or something on your roll. It means that if you have to roll like a 12 or higher in order to succeed on something, and you have a +6, that means you only have to roll a 6. On a 20-sided die, that's relatively easy to do. There still is a chance of failure. That's the way it goes. If you're not very good at like strength, you might have a +1 or nothing, and then to beat a 12, you actually have to roll a 12 or higher, and that is much more difficult to do. So there's always that chance of failure. If you roll a 1 on any given roll, it's automatically a failure, even if you had enough pluses to still succeed by rolling a 1. That's an automatic whoopsie. If you roll a 20, most of the time, that's the highest number, most of the time that's going to be an automatic success. I know the rules don't strictly say that that's the way it is. That's kind of a house thing that I do. A 20 is almost guaranteed to have at least some amount of success because you rolled a 20. You deserve it. But it is, of course, all chance. So anything can happen. Anytime you want to swing a sword, anytime you want to cast a spell, some sort of roll is going to be involved. Some spells, you don't have to roll. The enemy has to roll. And that's what's called a saving throw. If you have to roll a defense for something, generally that's going to be called a saving throw. So you'll hear us say that a lot, like roll a con saving throw. And usually that's going to be like, well, you've been poisoned. So it's a con saving throw is you rolling for your body to be able to resist the effects. Your constitution resisting that impact. You, as a tiefling warlock Yoshi, you are going to want to focus on charisma, I believe. You're going to want to put your highest stat in that, because that is going to be what defines your spellcasting abilities.
Yeah, I kind of because my chick likes to do like kind of intimidating-ish with her character.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
She's gonna be fun.
So, yeah, it does recommend charisma being your highest, constitution being your second highest.
What's Constitution again?
Constitution is how hardy you are, how much you can resist various effects, and how high your health is. It can affect.
Oh.
So you get additional hit points based on how high your constitution is. at every step of the way. Every time you level up.
Okay. Yeah. I think the best way to stay rolling for me to get into my brain, I think it might be because I've played Magic the Gathering, and to do anything you have to play mana in order to do that. So it's kind of how it's looking in my brain. It's like I have to roll, do this, roll, do that.
Right, except
It's just the way my brain
as a
works.
caster here, you'll have spell slots. And spell slots can only be recharged with a long rest, with 8 hours of rest. So, not as fast as magic. If you would like, Yoshi.
The magic is fun.
If you would like, I can build out your character quickly for you.
I mean, I already have her traits and stuff. I just don't have her stats. That's about it.
Well, I'm looking at the character sheet. In Roll20, you should have on the right white column, there should be a little icon at the top. It looks like a newspaper. And if you click on that, you should see characters and then Yoshi's character.
Okay, I only see my character. I don't see anybody else's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It says Yoshi's character. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you click on that,
Okay.
do you see a character sheet? Or do you see...
And a box popped up. Character sheet. Okay.
There we go. So, yes, you've got a lot of information to fill in here. So that's why I'm suggesting, would you like me to help? Because I can quickly fill a lot of this in.
Please?
Okay. So, then let's determine this. Your stats, you want your 15 to go in Charisma.
Cat, not the cord.
We'll go ahead and put your 14 in Con. 13, 12, 10, 8. What do you want to be next after that?
I just realized something kind of bad.
What did you roll?
No, I realized. I have 18 AC.
Why is that bad? You're...
No, it's great. I'm surprised by it. I don't know. That seems like a lot for my stats.
It is for level 1. Yes.
Yeah, that's all right. That's why I was kind of confused by that. I'm like, yeah, huh.
So,
All right then. Great frontliner.
if I remember from my character, I have
Just
her.
share some of your AC with everybody.
I'll give everybody one. I promise.
There we
Here's
go.
an AC. Here's an AC.
You in the back, an AC.
What's up, Yoshi?
If I remember correctly, like the way I built my character is that she's tall, but she's also built because she's nomadic. She doesn't she walks everywhere. So I would say like her next two, it kind of be between strength and intelligence because being somewhat nomadic, she'd know a lot of lands and stuff.
Okay.
Plus being strong, she'd be.
Would you say she is more dexterous or charismatic? Or, I'm sorry, wise?
She's not really wise. I mean,
Got it. Okay.
she's the first one to throw a punch. That's not exactly wise.
Got it. Okay. There are your stats. We'll change them slightly. Cats.
You know, like, I got a cat want to chew a power cord. Cat, I will beat you.
Tieflings get a +1 to intelligence.
I know.
And a +2 to charisma. Which is going to be quite valuable for her. Whoops.
Yeah.
That was next.
I mean,
Interesting.
She
Apparently,
likes-
if you click on the word charisma, it rolls a charisma roll for you with this character sheet. That's new.
that's.
You can click on anything on there and it rolls that for you now. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
That's damn
Yeah,
nice.
Pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Also, I'm annoyed. I've been looking for my dice for like the past 5 minutes and I haven't been able to find them. Those little dwarven iron ones. I'm slightly upset. Not that I need them, but I wanted to show them off. But now I can't even do that.
Nope.
Tear.
Sucks to be you. All right. Let's see. Oh, wow, you get free spells. You know Infernal. And you're doing like a nomad background, so that's going to be...
She's somewhat nomadic. I mean, she's basically. I mean, she doesn't like to stay in one place for too long. That's why I called it somewhat nomadic. She's basically just like a wanderer.
Okay, so that would closely follow the Outlander background. You grew up in the wilds, far from civilization, and the comforts of town and technology.
We'll take a bio break. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So that gives you athletics and survival. No, it's all right. That's why we did a character creation session. And of course, if the other people, if they have any questions, feel free to pipe up. This is a group session.
Yeah. Got one real quick. Do you want me to roll for gold, or what do you want to do for that?
That should be based on your background.
Oh, just the background gold. Okay.
Yeah, just background gold.
Got it. Then I'm basically all set. Almost.
Okay. What? Apparently, you get a free proficiency in a musical instrument, but not a musical instrument. That's dumb.
So is HP is what? Your hit die plus your
plus your con mod.
You start with max and then get your con.
Oh, okay.
It's at level 1. You don't get that for every level, but for level 1 you get your max.
Yep. Okay, so let's see. Do you have an idea for musical instrument? No? It's not a big deal, I don't think. I mean, we can always come back to that. Singing, that's true. That's true. Cam suggested singing is a possibility. You can actually do that. Yeah, sure. That's a musical instrument as far as I'm concerned. All right, you're proficient in that.
It is because it's vocal chords, and chords can be in tune to music.
It is an instrument. In terms of languages, would you be closer with elves or dwarves?
Tiefling knows infernals and.
Well, think about your background. Yeah, because Tieflings know infernal automatically. So what about your background? What would you, or other languages?
She probably learned more. Because she tends to stick to dark areas, so like wooded areas and stuff. So maybe more elvish and human.
Okay, then I'll just put elvish.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
All right. As a feature of the Outlander class, background. You get dark vision 60 feet for your race. You get the Wanderer feature, which means that you have an excellent memory for maps and geography. Can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
Okay. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking.
Halflings have their own language.
No.
Oh, okay. I was just
because what is it that she's been like on her own since she was like 10, so she would kind of have to really like focus on lay of the lands and like where to hide and stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right. We'll worry about personality traits later.
Personality's gonna be funny. Oh, fun.
Let's see.
I will say one thing. There was a lot to read in that handbook.
It's a huge handbook.
Yes. There's lots of pages. Right? I had to actually give myself a break a couple of times because my brain was hurting from all the info.
All right. Equipment. You automatically get a quarterstaff. You don't have to use it, but you have it.
I could get a what?
A quarterstaff.
What's that?
Big stick.
Oh. Why didn't you just say that? I get a big stick that I can whack people on the head with.
Oh boy.
I'm the baboon from the Lion King. Whack.
Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't say a thing. Yeah.
Mature Tuesdays. No.
I didn't say anything. I just clapped slowly for a little bit.
No, that's fine. All right, you are able to use light armor, so I will go ahead and get you some of that.
Yeah, I think in light armor it said leather because it had leather down.
Yep,
I
leather
think
makes
leather was
sense.
a light armor.
All right, so if page 176 in the player's handbook is to be trusted, I apparently have 540 carry weight.
Okay.
You're gonna be the first to be
I am apparently pack mule of gods.
You're also
trying to-
apparently bait to all the thieves.
I could carry probably our halfling just on my back. Dude, Merlin, would you like a ride anywhere you go? Anywhere you go. The 540 is my max carry weight. Like, that's as much as I can carry, like, you know, being encumbered. If encumbering is a thing. Do you do encumbering?
I'm gonna if it comes up. Like, it's the sort of thing I'm like,
Okay.
wait a second, how many weapons are you carrying?
Yeah,
Like,
if I'm carrying 400 pounds of things, I can be encumbered, but I'm probably not gonna carry that much stuff.
Yeah.
Not likely. I'm not greedy. I sell things that I don't need. I'm practical.
Yeah.
Or at least Crota says. Alright. So if we need to carry anything, and you think you might not be able to, just pass it to me. I will gladly throw it somewhere on my
So
body.
basically you'll be our pack mule.
I am part pack mule, part barbarian. Krotos, the wandering pack mule.
Did you decide? Well, we didn't really cover this. In terms of where your focus is going to be, you do get to choose. Well, I guess to start with, you have to choose a patron.
Yep.
Your patron.
Her patron's Cthulhu. That's
So
why she has a tattoo on the side of her head.
So the Great Old One, then. Ladies and gentlemen, a Cthulhu Pact Warlock in Ravenloft.
I have the picture of her that I drew.
So I'm gonna run now. Peace. Love all of you. Great DM, great campaign. I'm out.
What? You probably want to poke and prod you to see how it would be most effective to kill you.
So I'm not carrying any of your things, and any of them. And if you get near me, I will probably back away slowly.
I would like
a massive figure at about 300 pounds of all pure muscle. I will, if I need to, I will defend myself.
Now is the point at which I should probably announce something to the lot of you that I had not announced before. And I am actually, despite the levity of the situation, I am completely serious when I say this. Ladies and gentlemen, this campaign will feature permadeath.
I will defend myself if need be. I apologize, Yoshi.
If you die, you're out.
You're out, or you roll a new character?
You're out.
You're out. Now, if it gets to the point where we have like a majority of the team is out,
Like a player wipe or something.
we may, yeah. If we actually get to the point where a player wipe happens, then I may be like, okay, new characters, everybody. We're gonna start again.
So there's a likely chance of that happening. Having a Cthulhu
Now,
warlock in our party.
I will say this. I will say this. There is, how do I put this?
Are death saves a thing?
Yes, death saves are a thing. Death saves are absolutely a thing. That is still, we're still following those rules. There is a way in the campaign to bring players back. That is actually built into the campaign. So it's not like, so long, arrivederci, goodbye, ciao, ting tao te. No, it's not like that. But you may, yeah, if you guys never encounter that, because that's the thing. Raise Dead is a higher level spell than any you could probably cast by the time you're done with this module. So,
Yeah.
But if we know someone who has the Raise Dead spell, we have a cleric. He might know Spare the Dying.
My point.
That's a really nice spell.
My point being, don't piss people off, because they'll probably kill you.
So don't run up to them and go to shake their hand when you're like 7 feet tall and probably look like you've killed. Yeah, so don't do that, because that might be a thing he could do from side to side. When his hand is about as big as your face.
Me friend!
Krotos, be friend! Welcome!
Okay. So, now that we've established that, and everybody is saying, "Oh shit!" Yes, there's Yoshi's character. Is that a miniature octopus behind the ear?
That's a tattoo.
Okay. Darkest dungeon confirmed.
She also has the Pact of the Chain, which gives her a familiar.
I will say this, it's actually going to open up a very interesting aspect of this campaign, because her particular pact gives her a certain ability called Awakened Mind. Starting at first level, your alien knowledge... Yeah, not till 3rd level, but your alien knowledge at first level gives the ability to touch the minds of other creatures. You can communicate telepathically with any creature you can see within 30 feet. So,
Yay.
automatically...
I can make monster friends.
You could make non-monster friends, too. I'm just going to put that out there as a possibility,
But the
cause...
monster friends are so much more fun and
She don't need
deadly, and they can
languages,
take care of all the bad guys.
Oh, dear God. I'm making predictions in my head for how this game is going to go.
Everybody dies the first night.
Kind of where I'm going with that.
I'm sorry, Q.
Except for the monk, he just like, I'm
Most
out.
of the times when I did the roleplay, I played the bad guy. I was the evil.
Well, this is the
big
thing
boss.
about Ravenloft. There are a lot of people who are a lot worse. The idea, the intention, Yoshi, and everybody else, the idea and the intention is to be heroes. You can be a bad guy and still be a hero. There are plenty of examples of that. Right? But here's the thing. MrBoombati is playing a cleric. Did you decide what deity you shall be representing?
I am looking for that right now, actually. Like, the list of deities.
Be glad he's not playing a paladin. Or Yoshi might be dead day 1. Just saying.
It'll be of probably the not fun variety for Yoshi.
Oh yeah, but at least
No,
at least not the suffer not of, yeah, at least not suffering not a fiend to live sort of thing, you know.
I'll try not to.
Actually-
Like I said, I gotta find where are the deities at in this book.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be fun for anybody because my tiefling doesn't really trust anyone.
Okay.
So now,
Yes,
are you
more
going
to
to use any of the optional Ravenloft stuff about limited connection to deities and things like
So that's actually not talked about a lot in this. I'm gonna say that more of a flavor kind of thing. That
That would be my recommendation as well. Yeah.
yeah, that you would feel a dampened connection to your deity. Your spells will still work. I'm not going to impact your numbers, your spell slots, or your damage, or odds, or anything like that. I'm not going to impact anything like that. But it is anytime you are drawing that power from your god, it will feel more difficult. It will feel strained. It'll happen, but it'll just kind of have that to it. Alright. So, I'm also going to put as a Scholar's Pack. Alright. So, just be forewarned. If you get yourself killed, you're nobody to blame, but everybody else.
And your body might be poked and prodded because somebody wants to figure out how you died.
Ghost prodding. Yee!
Turn back.
Oh, it's gotta be tier.
You doing tier?
It's gotta be tier, right?
Tier is
Tier or Torm.
Well,
I mean,
those are more different than you'd think.
Unless they've changed immensely since Forgotten Realms.
They have changed them in 5th edition, actually, somewhat. Tyr
Yeah.
is god of justice, and Torm is god of courage and self-sacrifice. They're both war domains.
Tyr's still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyr's still the same.
Torm's slightly different.
I mean, is Lysander still around? I mean, I guess I go Lysander.
Lysander is... Wait, Lysander? You mean Lathander?
Lathander.
Yeah, yeah, he's definitely around.
I guess I'll go with Lysander.
And just to put something else out there, not to confuse the situation, but one thing to remember about Ravenloft is it is a conglomeration of realms pulled from multiple different worlds, which means that you can actually use different pantheons from different settings.
That's
if you'd
true.
like to.
That's true. You could use Greyhawk, Dragonlance, Aberon. I was originally going to have all of you guys coming from the realms, but if you want to have that, as you can totally take that as an option. Hell, you can take Aberon.
I'm good with Lysander.
Okay.
God of life and light.
Lathander.
It would have been...
What better god for any Samar?
Would be interesting to have Paladine represented, you know. Nerd chuckle. Alright.
I don't think I gave you guys her name, did I?
Nope. You can name it in your character sheet.
Ia.
Hmm?
Her name's Ia.
Spell that.
E-A. Just an E and an A.
Wow, that is
Ia.
evil. You naming your character EA? That's evil.
Wow, it's never going to be finished, is it?
Cray cray.
She's overpriced.
Yeah.
She doesn't play single player campaigns.
Yeah.
It's an
How much
Inferno.
DLC is going to be out?
We're gonna be in the middle of a battle, and she's gonna go connection error.
Alright. I think most of what I need to do that's left is your spells.
Okay. I was looking through some of the basic spells that she does,
Mm-hmm.
that she can do. I never saw one that I thought was pretty interesting. It would be kind of convenient for her to have, which is it was called poison. It was something like that. It's like a poison mist. I forget what it is.
Sorry about
You don't happen to know what level that is.
It was level 1. It was a cantrip.
Cantrip. Poison spray.
That one.
Yeah.
Because I liked it because she shot out mist.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ironically also a druid spell.
Well, that's kind of funny.
Well, that's a
I'll be
bit.
right back.
Okay. It's a bit bothersome. All of the spells so far that she's gets for free or is talked about are not in the SRD.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault.
They were in the handbook.
Well, but warlocks have
Oh, yes.
specific cantrips they can pick. The let's see, the ones you get are Blade Ward, Chill Touch, Eldritch Blast, which you should pick.
Yeah, but no,
Eldritch
she only
Blast.
gets she only has to pick 2. She can
Yeah,
only pick
well,
2.
Eldritch Blast is that like warlock specific one that
Mm.
does a lot of things when they pick up their
I might have read that one, but I think I was skimming.
Yeah, that one.
Just
I mean, not to like min max, but that spell in particular is one that works with a lot of the warlock things that they get. For example, if I can go find it real quick. Oh yeah, right here. When they get their invocations, a lot of their invocations work towards Eldritch Blast. For example, Agonizing Blast is like an invocation that helps make the Eldritch Blast do more damage. It lets you add your charisma modifier to the damage of the attack. You have some that lets you cast it at 300 feet. Like, so that's one of the. It's just one of the staples of the warlock. You don't have to pick it. You can eventually get it, I believe, but it's just something to keep in mind. It's a really good damage spell for you. But the ones you get are Blade Ward, Chill Touch, Eldritch Blast, Friends, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Poison Spray, which is the one you were talking about, Prestidigitation, and True Strike.
Well, you only know 2.
You only get 2 of those, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 I was thinking about was Poison Spray. I was thinking about the Eldritch one, but wasn't like quite sure on it.
I'd as I've played a warlock without Eldritch Blast before, as I didn't necessarily know how important it was. I regret not taking it, and as soon as I could, did take it. It's just one of their. It's just something that they. That's one of their spells and their cantrips, anyways. That just gets stronger as the game progresses, because they can add so many things to it.
Yeah. So
But I mean,
guess
you don't have to take it. It's just that's just a recommendation.
I don't know. I mean, like I was thinking maybe doing Eldritch, but the way that she's more of like somewhat closer. Like she doesn't really like doing like the very ranged spells.
You can still be close range too. I mean, I wouldn't be melee range, but you can still be close range. Optimal range is anywhere between X
using
number of
her
feet.
daggers more than her spells a lot. She's more of a in-your-face, stab you in the eye, and then run.
Did I just do something weird? I did. Ignore that.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to take it if you don't feel like it would fit with the character.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would fit her personally.
Yeah, well, in that case,
it seems to be pretty good. I mean, she's more of like the maybe power up herself to do a better punch or pull people towards her kind of thing so she can stab them. That's just my way of thinking. I don't know. I'm new to this. So.
Oh, here we go. No. Okay. Now I'm figuring it out.
but yeah, I mean, no, I mean, you can take whatever those you want. I was just putting my 2 cents in.
Yeah.
One thing that you'll want to consider is whether or not you want to predominantly be a ranged fighter, or if you want to get up and close. If you want to get up and close, you have to be very careful that you have a sufficient armor class and hit points to really stand up to the onslaught that's going to come right back at you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I said she'd be more mid-ranged. I mean, she could do a little bit of range, but then
You
she'd
are
also be okay with the up and personal.
so because you can only
And
wear
sorry if
light
I'm being
armor. Because you can only wear light armor, and because your dexterity is low, you are the easiest to hit out of everybody.
Yeah. You'll have the
Yeah.
lowest armor class. You'll be the easiest one. You'll be the easiest one to hit.
She has
I'm assuming
11.
hit points aren't great either.
11?
11 is her.
Ow.
Because she
Ow.
gets 1 from the leather armor and 0 from her dex. That's it.
So if I were you, I'd be a ranged fighter.
I would try
That's
to
why-
stick to that. I would try to stick to that mid-range to range scenario, not mid-range to melee scenario.
So here's the problem, and
I said that.
I'm presenting this because this could become an issue.
Yeah.
You are really low on that. Like, you're super easy to hit. Your poison spray can only go 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that you do have to be not short range, but pretty close, which means you're going to be up in there, which means you're going to draw a lot of hits, which means you're going to go down easily. So what I will let you do is I will give you an alteration of the Eldritch Blast, where instead of doing force damage, it will do poison damage. It'll be like lobbing a poison blast. It's the same effect. It's the same everything, except it's poison damage. And it doesn't... Like, even the poison spray does not actually, like, last beyond. They just take the poison damage, that's it. Like, it's not a dot. They're not taking damage over time at all. That's not what poison spray works as a cantrip.
Yeah.
So, essentially, all I'm doing is
Changing the damage type.
changing the damage type from Eldritch Blast, so that instead of force damage, it's poison damage. So that would still meet your kind of overall thought, while giving you a bit more about it.
That brings up an interesting point. One of the
That's good? You're alright with that, Yoshi?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm being difficult.
No.
Oh, no.
Part
You
of the
need to be
game...
able to have fun.
Exactly. Part of the game, not a lot of people realize this, is that the idea is that everybody is supposed to have fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we're restricting players, if I'm restricting players, me as a DM, if I'm keeping them from doing what they want to do in order to be cool, in order to be effective, within reason, of course, within the rules and limitations, I can bend things, I can change things. Changing a damage type, is not that big of a deal. And I will say this also, Yoshi. I'm going to allow you to potentially change that later, because this is Ravenloft, and there's a lot of undead, and undead are immune to poison. So I'm just going to say that you can choose to make it force or poison, your choice. And that's actually a bit extra flexible than a lot of people would be, but I recognize what you're trying to accomplish here, so...
I mean, she's used to dealing with humans and elves and stuff, which can be affected by poison damage, so that's why she would use that. But since she's gonna be dealing with like undead and stuff that can't really do that, she probably would more likely switch to that. That's why I was thinking more of I would like the Eldritch one. I mean, I like the poison one, but I was thinking more Eldritch Blast and then something else. Original Eldritch.
You want to keep the poison and Eldritch Blast, because you only get 2. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather keep the Eldritch Blast and then switch it to a different one. Switch poison to a different one.
Okay. We can do that.
Let me go back to the page where it has the Warlock cantrips for you real quick. Your available ones are... right here. Blade Ward, Chill Touch, Friends, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Poison Spray, Prestidigitation, and True Strike.
Don't take True Strike. It's useless. It's horrible. Nobody should ever... It shouldn't even be in the book.
It really shouldn't, but they just want people to waste a cantrip slot.
Yeah, pretty much.
What were the first 2?
Blade Ward and Chill Touch.
Okay, Chill Touch is probably pretty simple. You touch something and it freezes.
Damn it, stop doing that.
I believe Chill Touch is a melee range. I'm not entirely positive though, but I'm gonna look it up real quick. Which in our particular case would not be a great thing.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking that first one.
Blade Ward?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what it was.
No, Chill Touch has 120 foot range.
Oh.
Does
Yeah.
necrotic? It does necrotic damage though, which again might not be great for undead, but great for humans. You can kill those. You can kill those pesky humans right up.
Which would be a very good thing for her because she would be quite used to that.
I mean that, and if that even works for your background, then that might not be a bad choice.
Yeah, that worked for her. That worked for her. The Chill Touch.
Chill touch.
It does 1d8 necrotic damage at 120 foot range. It also prevents the target from regaining any health points until the start of her next turn.
Alright, your cantrips are in place. First level spells it suggests are Ray of Sickness and Witch Bolt. Snowliger, your input on that?
I need to go back to the. I need to go back to that page. But
Ray of Sickness.
Those sound about what I took, I believe. Though I do like the just for sake whenever I played a warlock, I picked up either comprehend languages or armor of Agathis because sometimes I just wanted something a little different. But Witch Bolt is a pretty good, useful damage spell. I
That's
definitely would recommend that
lightning,
one.
isn't it? Yes, lightning.
Yes,
That's-
it's lightning. It's
Witch Bolt is Emperor Palpatine. That's Witch Bolt.
then the armor.
And you could just hold it. You could just keep doing it.
Yep.
I like that one.
Um,
She likes
the
being a scary person, so having a lightning bolt shoot at somebody would work with her.
Yeah, it's
that'd
30
be scary.
feet. It's 30 feet.
I wouldn't like to be striked with lightning. That's not fun. Armor of Agathis is really good, especially if you do get in that sticky situation where you don't really want to be in the front line, but you're kind of forced there.
And she's got no armor. She's got no armor, so...
Exactly. Which, that gives you 5 temporary hit points. And if anything attacks you while you have those temporary hit points, they take 5 cold damage. It lasts for an hour. So you could, if you're getting swarmed or something, you could pop it real quick. At the very minimum, even if they eat right through it, that's 5 health points that it didn't take from you. Always find that if I'm looking for a more defensive spell, at least at the early on, I would pick Armor of Agathis up.
Yeah, that would seem very helpful with her.
Besides, you can make it sound really cool. It's like a little black shadowy tendrils from the Cthulhu god keeping you safe.
Cthulhu's lovely leather wings wrap me in armor.
Yep.
Girl got problems.
And then at higher levels, you can actually cast the spell at higher levels too, which will only increase the amount of health and damage health you gain and damage you deal.
Put it into perspective, Q.
One of my players reminded me that if I was struck by lightning, I might say I didn't look happy.
Indeed.
But
One of my problems for combat is that I would always say like, "Oh, well, he doesn't look happy after taking that massive maul to the face." Not bloodied, not like his face has a massive. Nope, not happy. Doesn't look happy.
I mean, actually, if you put it into perspective, she found Cthulhu at the age of 12. She was kind of raised by Cthulhu.
Interesting.
I can just imagine how this went. Yes? Yes. Have you found Cthulhu? I'd like to talk to you about a good word of Cthulhu, sir.
Sir or madam, do you need an inspiration in your life? Because believe me, when I was first found by Cthulhu, I didn't know where I was gonna go until he showed me the way. He showed me the true light, or I guess dark. The true. The true dark of the land. Lord Cthulhu has granted me vision, and I seek to help you gain this vision as well. Please allow me to bring you into the light of Cthulhu, so that he may shadow you forever.
Cthulhu says, "Be unhealed!" Bam!
By the power invested in me through Cthulhu, let the light cleanse from your
All right,
body.
all right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Okay. We get it.
Alright.
If I was able to tell you the story, she found Cthulhu because when she was 12, she was fighting against a person that was trying to steal the rest of her stuff, broke off the tip of her left horn, and she used that horn to stab him. Killed him.
Blah, I am dead.
Then she met Cthulhu.
Okay.
Honey child, you seem to be a bit aggressive. I'm gonna talk to you for a little bit, and you'll be just fine.
She loves being aggressive. As I say, she loves being the intimidator. So a lightning bolt, straight lightning bolt that's 2 inches from your crotch, that's something she would do.
This is gonna be so interesting.
The moment Krotos feels threatened, he will let you know, and he might act upon it. I just seek to say this for the sake of, if I kill you, I'm sorry.
Also, try not to be too threatened by her. She's been alone in the woods for 10 plus years.
Krotos knows not of this.
Yeah, the woods kind of got a little bit to her. Plus, also, trying to follow Cthulhu wherever she went when she was just little.
All right. You should have spells now.
Krotos knows not
I'm
of
not
these
certain
horrors.
why
Nor
they're
does he wish to.
not. I'm not
Rolling
certain.
damage?
Yeah, they're not doing anything.
Yeah, whenever I roll my attack, it only rolls like to hit. It doesn't actually roll damage. Just sort of annoying. Oh, I keep rolling it. I'm not. I meant to hit cogwheel. I apologize.
There he goes.
Yee.
Hey, you dealt damage.
So I did it from the attacks and spellcasting
Okay.
on the front page.
Okay. So, just from hearing everybody else's characters, this is going to be fun.
Oh yes.
Especially because her alignment is slightly chaotic due to Cthulhu and her tiefling background. She kind of strays towards the chaotic side.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
How do I make it deal damage?
Snowliger.
Yep, what's up?
Proficiency bonuses. Do those apply to spellcasting?
Not by my
Oh yes, it
knowledge.
does. Your attack bonus with a
Oh,
spell
it does?
attack equals your spellcasting ability modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
That's right.
I was wrong.
I was also wrong for a moment there. Till I remembered that our wizard has plus 10 to hit because he has proficiency. Because he has plus 4 to proficiency.
Okay.
Because
Your spells
that's-
should now be working. Does anybody else have any questions? So about anything about your characters, about how this character sheet works, all of its insanity?
The only problem I'm having is trying to get my damage to roll, because it keeps
Same
rolling
here.
only to hit.
Okay.
Like there, he threw
So,
a dart and it only
on the
rolled to hit.
on the front page of your of your character sheet, there's a section that says attacks and spellcasting. If you mouse over any one of the lines there, a little gear will appear. If you click on the gear, there's a section that will pop up where you can define how if you click that attack, how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to check the damage box in order for damage to be rolled as well.
Do I have to check both? Because I have them checked.
Only if you have damage in. Only if you have two different types of damage. Like that's because some things do 1d6 bludgeoning damage plus 3d6 cold damage. That's not uncommon, right? So that's why there's damage and damage 2.
Yeah. So
You might have to close the gear after you do it.
No. I
Can you
can
hear me?
barely. I can barely.
You're very quiet. Who is that?
Who?
I'm gonna turn up whoever that was.
Who was talking?
Hello? I don't know.
Can you hear me?
We can't hear you because your microphone.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's because your microphone's way up there.
How about now?
Yeah.
There you go. We can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now.
So this is.
Yeah, well, I can hear you, Merlin.
I can't hear
Those are-
Merlin.
I can't hear him either.
I can't really hear anybody.
Merlin, I think you are perhaps muted somehow in. You're working in Roll20.
Yeah, you're working Roll20, but you're not in Discord.
That's
just
why I
unmuted
couldn't hear you because I
20
had
as
you
well.
muted.
Yeah, I don't have you unmuted in Roll20.
So what were you saying?
I'm looking at this stuff and I don't know why it's not working.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Close out my sheet and restart it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I haven't done that yet. Oops, sorry about the squeak.
Yeah.
I'm actually hearing Merlin through NavyDad.
Yeah, I can hear him just through Roll20.
Yeah, I hear him through the rest of you guys.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, what did you do? What did you do, NavyDad?
You click shorts or you click the weapon. So like when I roll it, if I click Warhammer, it does the damage. Yeah,
So you
I clicked it. Did
roll,
11.
and if you don't hit, you don't have to hit it. But if
but if you do
when
hit,
you roll,
then you click it again.
watch. I rolled right,
Mhm.
and then I hit the sword.
If he hits, and then it does the damage roll. It's like if you hit the quarter. No, if you hit quarterstaff, like if you hit the word quarterstaff, it'll then roll your damage.
Oh.
That way you don't clutter the screen. If you don't
Okay.
hit, you don't have to click it. But if you do hit, then you click it.
So Yoshi, click the word quarterstaff in the chat right below your roll.
Where you have the 10, and then you click it again, and then it does the.
Yeah, I had this up so you guys don't hear whoever's talking.
No. Oh, good.
Fixed it.
That's strange. It should have. There you go.
There it
7
goes.
damage. Yep.
Okay.
It's a little slow.
That
Also, I wonder why it's only rolling 1d20 for you instead of both.
because it's actually something that's configurable. You guys can turn that off as well. It's in the gear. There is a setting in the right side for roll queries, and I changed hers to advantage toggle. It actually opens up a little thing up at the top that says advantage, normal, disadvantage. You could toggle what you actually want to be as.
I like seeing both rolls on my keyboard, but that's cool to know. That's cool to know.
So,
I figured it'd be confusing, right?
yeah, so what we're gonna do for that?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you when it comes up.
Follow it.
I'll tell you when and if it comes up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Alright,
you can
we're
just
trying
explain
this
all the
again.
battling if we
I hear
get to
you.
a battle.
I hear you, Merlin.
Alright, took a few reloads, but apparently it's working now.
There we go.
Ah, we can hear you now.
I always heard them, so I don't.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was trying to explain it that entire time, and I suddenly realized the reason why you guys kept asking is because nobody could hear me.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We got it though. Well, a lot of us popped into Roll20 real quick just to unmute you so we could hear.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Alright.
So we're all good now. Thank you for explaining that to us. We didn't know.
I know nothing about this.
Yeah,
You do now.
covered
We all good
for
now.
accident, so.
Don't know shit about fuck.
I will spit lemon everywhere. Also, fair warning to anybody that does not like swearing.
Yeah.
Tia
This
does
is
tend
my
to swear.
channel. This is my channel. That's
No, I already dashed you. I'm like the rest of them. MrBoombati and the other people.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Mr. Boombati claims innocence. Krotos will cleanse.
Alright, I think I pretty much have yours done, at least at a state that is good to go forward.
I'm gonna buy a chair this week. I'm so excited for that. I won't have a
wish I had
squeaking.
chair.
I won't
I
have a
was-
squeaking chair. That's
Either-
the thought of it is mind blowing.
Either a new chair or a can of WD-40. One of the two.
I don't actually think WD-40 is gonna solve this one because I tried and it only lasted for like an hour.
Oof.
Yeah.
So
This
yeah,
is one
new chair.
There's this one my dad got. It's like WD-40, but it's more concentrated onto smaller objects. He sprayed it on our fan our ceiling fan because it was like squeaking, and he sprayed it, and the fan's doing like double the output it normally would.
Oh wow,
And because it was
Man,
on a fan, it probably smelled the entire room up.
probably.
There was
But,
no smell whatsoever.
But I need to get a new chair. This chair is probably like 5 years old, and it's slightly uncomfortable. I just use it because it's the only chair I have.
Laptop. My laptop is 5 years old. It's missing keys. It heats up very quickly, which is why I have
Oh,
it
yeah.
on a fan.
Q, I got the new computer. It's so beautiful.
I know, dude.
It's so beautiful.
It's
It runs
glorious.
everything. It runs everything at max settings. I can stream at max settings.
Very nice.
It's beautiful. It's also
All
like
right.
3 feet tall, but I'm ignoring that.
Boom.
I'm also
How you doing,
jealous of
sir?
Everybody that has a chair.
I'm kind of lost.
You're okay. What can I do you for?
Yeah, I'm really lost. Just reading things. It's been a long time since I played any sort of caster type character.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to the spell sheet because I feel that will at some point come up.
It would probably be easier just to do a session later, Q. That's how lost I am.
Mm.
I feel like, I mean, if you want to do that, it's fine, but I feel like me and Q can handle it. We got this.
We can help. We can help. You got your stats. Do you mind if I help fill in your sheet a bit?
Sure, go for it.
All right. So you've got wait, hang on. What is cleric? Is D8.
Mhm.
Cleric is a D8.
All right. So
I already did. It's already in there. You weren't
Yeah, but-
looking, were you?
you put it in the wrong place, but that's okay. I love you anyway.
No, it says hit point maximum. It says hit point maximum. It's...
Oh, okay. Let's see. Cleric of Lathander. So you are son. Let's take a look at your what oh, your Asmar, that's right. You already upped your stats accordingly?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
All right. No, it's not working. I have totally lost the link I sent you. Go effing figure
Which one?
with the Asimar information.
With the 5e one?
It's in bio. I put all the relative information in bio.
Got
The
it.
bio tab.
All right. All right. So let's see. What you doing? What are you doing for weapon? Mace or warhammer? Well, I guess actually
Probably
warhammer I
mace.
think is dwarves. Yeah, so you're mace
Yeah.
by default. All right. Mace.
I mean, I don't see a reason why I can't have the sword.
Does Lathander do swords? I don't know if Lathander... I think Lathander does swords.
I think Lathander does swords.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think Lathander does maces. I think Lathander does swords.
You are proficient in all simple weapons, so I would certainly allow it.
I want to say that he did. I'd have to.
Oh, wait a
I
second.
feel-
Simple weapons. Okay, hang on. So simple
May not be
weapons. No, that's a
not
martial
martial
weapon.
weapon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that's where they draw the line between cleric and paladin.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not hard to gain. I have points to spend. I can gain proficiency in martial weapons.
Unfortunately, there's nothing to
No.
allow for that.
Is there not?
No.
But
So
doesn't
you-
choosing
you
but
never-
doesn't
Wait.
choosing
Hang on. So you could, at the risk of offense, I apologize in advance. I believe elves actually get.
You can take that and you can go shove it.
I knew that was coming.
Pointy.
on another note, I know that like in ye olden days, picking a deity as a cleric used to grant you proficiency in the deity's chosen weapon.
Yeah, that's what I remember. But like I said, this is
I
a
don't know
whole
if
new.
I don't know if that works for 5e, but perhaps under
Does-
the circumstances.
Will that work for 5?
Well, I'm looking for other options here. I'm gonna exhaust what I've got before I.
Yeah.
Because I think there might be. I think there might be a background.
Oh, background that goes. I don't know. That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
I'd kind of be willing to kind of customize a background, just come up with a custom sort of holy warrior.
Templaric, not yeah.
Yeah, and that would use one of your aspects of your background to be able to do that. So you wouldn't get everything that you would have gotten otherwise, but it still would allow you to have martial melee weapons. Absolutely.
For example, you might not get like a tool proficiency, but instead you gain proficiency with martial weapons.
Right.
Or something. I don't know. That's just the first thing that popped in my
Yeah,
head.
something like that. Maybe not tool, because that's a little bit off, but something.
Yeah.
Something. So does that sound good? You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay. What martial weapon then? Short sword? I mean, you could do long sword.
Yeah. Once again, I mean, I'm fiddling through this completely new paperwork to me.
He's sitting there fiddling.
I have not.
He's fiddling and diddling.
Do we have a page? And now, like half this PDF stuff showing up for me.
The book itself is page 149, but I don't know
Yeah,
where
I'm
that
only
is.
able to go down to 129. Everything after 129 is blank.
That's what is 129 for you?
Close it and reopen it.
Yeah, I'm reopening it. I had 6 of them.
Mine was doing that the other day. I had to download it.
Really? The link I provided?
Yeah.
Son of a...
I thought it was just my internet, so I downloaded it. So now I don't have to worry about it.
So download the file as opposed
I
to
put it on
opening
my
it.
computer.
Yeah,
I
instead
just
of
put
in
it
the
on my
browser.
computer, so I don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
There we go.
Ooh, I could do a flail. Interesting. Don't want a flail.
I presume scale mail, sir?
You would presume correct?
Best of Alma for the best cleric we know.
Would you like a light crossbow or another simple weapon? In addition to your...
Once I get down and actually can find all the equipment, what page is it?
149 in the book starts.
Oh, 149.
Weapons.
I heard 139. Sorry.
And keep in mind the PDF might be a little off from the actual book, so I don't know for certain if it'll be 149 or something else for you.
It will be off.
Yeah.
It should be close though. It should be around the ballpark.
Oh, I look at the actual page number, not what it scrolls to.
Oh, in that case, then yeah.
Let's do a longsword and.
Okay.
Yeah, a light crossbow.
Okay. How can he already be encumbered? Oh, because his strength is 8?
Yep.
What?
That would be our current predicament, is that I'm probably going to have to carry everything our MrBoombati has.
No, all I've
Well-
given him,
Just the scale mail and the
just
weapon.
the scale, because scale mail is 45 pounds.
I forgot about
I
that.
may
Scale mail's-
have to finagle things. I'm gonna probably have to finagle my decks around then.
which is unfortunate, but yeah, that or
Yeah,
you could just be a fool.
I don't want
Like,
to be.
and
A
not
fool.
not in an offensive way, but just
No,
like
but
someone
I
just
don't
kind
want
of,
to. I don't want to be a fool. Like that's gonna be that's gonna be hard to pull off for me.
someone
As far as
who's
a
just
character.
he just doesn't. He's like oblivious to certain things in certain situations. He's like, yes, the light of Athanda guides our way as you walk into a
Oh
trap
dear.
or something like that.
There you go.
Let the light of the thunder light our path into the dragon's mouth.
Why did I do that? And your dex is -1 as well?
No. I switched my decks and my strength.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright.
I mean, I don't really want to, but I can't. I don't. I really like having the 16-16. I mean, I guess I could take like the 14 and put it in something, and then have. So I just don't know how to switch it around and make it worth a damn. Because basically, I had to switch the 8 with either my wisdom or my charisma, and then it would be a 10, and then either my dex or my strength would be really good.
Did he add his race
What you could
modifier?
do,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, you did. What you could do is you
Okay.
could take your
I was just making sure.
charisma, which is a 14 base, right?
No, yeah, 14 base.
Yeah, it's a 14 base, so you can keep that. What's your dex right now? Is it 10 or 12?
No, 8.
Oh, okay, it's currently 8. What is your strength? That's the 10?
Well, I can't see it now for some reason. Oh, here, hold on.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was looking.
Yeah. It's right now. It's 12 strength, 8 dex, 14.
Okay. What we could do,
Mhm.
we could swap your 14 to strength. The 12
Mhm.
could go into your charisma and make that still 14 instead of 16. And then
Mhm.
that 8's the problem, though.
The charisma, and then
or-
charisma goes up to
yeah.
10.
Yeah, we could put it in charisma. Have your
Yeah.
charisma at 10. You just don't
I mean-
have. You won't be perfect. You won't be really good with the cleric-y spells that like do the inspiration and whatnot.
The healing. The healing.
No, the
and things
healing.
we
The
need?
healing. The healing is wisdom.
Oh,
There's
so
just-
what are
there's-
the charisma based spells then?
That's like inspire or I'd have to look at the spell list, but like command or just spells that like mess with people's minds and make them do things.
Oh, I don't care about those.
Okay, yeah, no, your Christmas 10. There you go. Solve the problem. Then you can have Dex be 12 and Strength be 14, or vice versa. Presumably your Strength should be 14, so you can carry that scale mill because that's heavy.
There you go.
Alright, since you're martial as a background, I'm giving you the skill proficiencies athletics and intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just
Which ones do I automatically have as a cleric, though? I get...
yeah, as
You
a
get to
cleric,
choose.
Here, I'll go to the cleric.
Oh,
and
do
make
I've got it. History,
okay.
you get to pick 2. History, insight, medicine, persuasion, and religion.
History and religion, obviously.
Okay.
Because, those are always useful every single session, obviously.
Indeed.
No, but when they are, it's quite fun.
Yeah, when they are, it's really good to have them. Yeah.
I enjoy playing utilitarian characters, like characters that may or may not be excellent, but they do come in handy.
Do you have an idea, so assuming that you served in a martial purpose, do you have an idea of what your function would have been? Like officer, scout, infantry, cavalry, healer, quartermaster?
It would have been a healer during a holy war, obviously.
Okay. Holy war!
And during a holy war, one must be trained to defend oneself
Indeed.
against the heathen enemies, against heretical enemies. Because
Oh
they're
god,
trying to kill you.
we're going Warhammer already.
Nice. Just keep in mind, Q, the squeaking is gone next Tuesday, I promise.
Okay.
I will literally go to like Office Depot tomorrow.
Thank you
and
for
buy
those.
a new chair.
Excellent. I'm looking at buying one myself, actually.
Oh, what are you gonna look into?
I have no clue what I'm gonna do.
I tell you what I would buy if I had the money is one of the new DX Racer big boy chairs.
Oh man.
The new ones are so nice. I sat in one at PAX.
The King model?
The Super King XL
Oh, the
Deluxe
tank,
Big Boy
the tank
Edition.
Model,
Yeah.
the tank model.
Yeah. No, those are. I
Alright.
can sit in that. I can sit in that for days and not get up.
Alright.
I would have to put a hole in it just so I wouldn't have to go to the bathroom. Drill a hole in it.
Drill a hole in the bottom, right where you're, right there, and then go make it a removable toilet.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's like the South Park
I literally
episode.
wouldn't. Yeah, it would literally be. Yeah, I'd put a shot vac in there and just done.
Alright, so last question for you, sir.
Happy just to have a chair.
Well, not last question. One of many.
Yep.
Life domain or light domain?
I would imagine probably life.
That's more of healing. Light is fire. Like you're fire focused.
If I don't get both, do I?
Now you gotta. Well, I mean, so the interesting thing is, okay, here's how it shakes out. If you pick the life domain, you get to cast Cure Wounds without using spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Which is significant. However, if you take the light domain, then you start to get fire spells that a cleric would not get ordinarily, like Burning Hands and Fairy Fire at first level without using spell slots. And later on you get Flaming Sphere, Fireball, etc., etc.
OhioNavyDad, please use push to talk before I snap. Thank you. This is the constant tiny echo. Triggered. Hashtag triggered.
Triggered. Hashtag triggered.
I mean, yeah, whatever. Yeah, probably
So,
light. I mean,
Uber Healer.
I get more. I get another. I get another domain at some point, right?
Do you?
No, I don't think so.
Like you never get another domain. You're stuck with your one domain.
Some gods don't have more than one domain.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Thander just happens to have two. I mean, that's because he's the sun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's the sun, so he has life and light.
Yeah.
But I don't believe you get to swap your domain. No. Yeah, you have to keep your domain.
Interestingly, one other thing that you get, I didn't realize this. If you take the life domain, you automatically your heals are better, but you also get proficiency with heavy armor.
Oh, you do? Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, you do.
Nice.
I didn't actually know that.
I would imagine that's for tanking, running in, and healing people.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're not going to do as much damage. You're uber healer.
Yeah.
I'll
take life.
Okay.
You're just you're uber healer of Krotos, the tank.
I am uber healer.
Krotos is pleased with healing.
All right, so you actually get to start as a cleric. If you're proficient with it, you can start with chainmail appropriately.
Don't worry.
Even though chainmail is medium armor and less than.
No, chainmail is heavy. Chainmail is heavy.
Less than scale? I was just looking at that. I swear.
Let's go double check.
It was after.
Chainmail
does than the scale.
Chainmail is AC 16. Scale mail is AC 14 plus your dex modifier.
Oh, did I see it backwards?
You might have thought backwards.
Where are they?
And, well, I'm glad you're only wearing chain, because you actually couldn't wear splint or mail because their strength is 15.
True that.
At level 4,
I can't wear heavy chainmail though.
Yeah, you can wear normal chain though.
Yeah, you can wear normal chain.
I can wear medium chain, but I can't wear. No, I can wear.
No, you're looking at. You're seeing chain shirt. You see chain shirt.
Yeah, there's chain shirt and then chain mail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
chain
I
mail.
mean, chain mail.
If you
Chainmail.
would like, with proficiency with heavy armor, you can get chainmail. Yes.
Yes, please.
It's you'll have one higher AC than you would have before.
Yep.
You do
And
have, you already had disadvantage on stealth. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't
all right.
change.
So now you have an AC of 18.
With the shield.
Okay.
Yeah, with the shield. So yeah,
Mhm.
you are tank. You are tank
You
healer.
and me. You and
I
me.
don't,
18 AC forever.
I'm not there to tank. I'm there to be defended.
Yeah, you run in, heal me, and run out. I got you. I'll tank for you. I
Mhm.
just need to heal every once in a while.
All right. So let me.
I mean, it
add-
depends on what kind of what kind of weapon you use as to how efficient I'm able to heal you. Because you're really big, right?
I use
Like,
a warhammer.
but aren't you? Oh, okay. That's probably not so easy then. I was saying
Is
if you I could just kind of walk behind you and just like hold onto your belt and just but or put a handle
I'm
behind on the backside of your armor.
like
We've
seven,
done that too. That was fun.
I'm like 7.5 feet tall.
We
You can
had
probably grab my belt pretty easily.
we had a Mastercraft handle put on a lot of the backs of our armors, so the cleric could just hold on and then be drug around and heal. That was a lot of fun. He was a gnome though. It was a lot of fun. That
Oh,
or the
that sounds fun.
or the
I
gnome that
mean,
had handles all over his armor that the bugbear would use. He was covered in. He had a couple handles and spikes. The bugbear used them as a lawn dart.
oh my God,
That was a lot of fun too.
that sounds awesome.
Fastball special.
Hmm
To I believe
Dagger
though,
proficiency in close combat. Yeah.
Just
you're,
like in actual medieval times.
Hmm
how much does your character weigh, including your armor?
Uh,
Well,
69.
he's his total weight of the equipment that he has currently is 69.
All
Giggity.
right. So, including your character's weight, as long as you don't get above 270, I can pull you.
He's probably about. You're an Asimar, so you're probably about 120.
120.
Yeah, I could freely pull you as long as I don't hit above 270
Saying we need to put
carry
a
weight.
Mastercraft handle on the backside so I can just be kind of drug along and be like, healing! Just hold the shield over myself and just one arm out holding the handle.
Yeah.
Could work. Stranger things have worked. Alright, what else we got, Q?
Think spells.
Last thing we have to figure out is spells. Yeah.
All right.
Spells.
So you get 3 cantrips because you're an Asimar. You get light for free,
Nice.
and then
you
as a
get
clearic,
choice of
Yeah.
guidance, mending, resistance, sacred flame, spare the dying, and thaumaturgy. One of
Page.
my 207 in the player's handbook. One of my recommendations, as it is probably one of the most useful spells,
Booms
and it's
play a
one
lot
of
of 3/5. Booms play a lot of 3/5. So
Oh, okay, all right.
I didn't hear what you said though. What spell?
Oh.
What cantrip?
I didn't finish. The one of the cantrips that I definitely would recommend, as I even get it on my warlock once I pick up Pact of the Tome, is spare the dying. It's probably one of. It's not the most useful cantrip, but it's definitely one that had I not picked up, many player wipes would have happened.
And what does it do?
It prevents a player like basically they don't have to do their death saves. You
Oh, so
touch
it
them.
stabilizes.
Yeah,
So
it's like a cantrip. I touch your leg. Hey, buddy, you're gonna be fine.
Right.
I'm gonna look up the exact words on it, but
So I'm looking for these. Okay, so
you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. So if you see someone fall,
yeah.
just walk over to them and go, "Hey, buddy."
How many of those do you get per? Is it one per day?
Cantrips are infinite number of casts.
Okay. So I get 3.
You get 3 different cantrips that you can use as much as you'd like a day.
And I get. You said something. I get light for free, or I automatically get light.
As an Asimara, you get light for free.
yeah.
Okay, nice. Well, yeah, spare the dying, then definitely.
The rest of your choices are Guidance, Mending, Resistance, Sacred Flame, and Thaumaturgy.
Sacred Flame is what? If you give me a quick rundown on each of these,
Damage.
it'd be nice.
Ranged fire damage.
Right, fire damage? Well, I'll take one of those.
Alright.
Gotta be able to do some damage.
Yep, Sacred Flame's pretty good for that. One of the cleric's bread and butter range cantrips. By one of, I mean the only, but...
So, I think the other ones I'm leaning towards are either Mending, Guidance, or Thaumaturgy. Could you give me a quick...
Mending repairs things, as long as you have material to repair it with. And it can't be that big. If like your armor is torn to shreds, you can't fix it. But if you have a rip in your armor, you can fix it. Yeah. Guidance. You pray to your god, and he may or may not guide you to your whatever objective or goal you have in mind.
And Thaumaturgy.
And Thaumaturgy. I don't actually know. I think that's one. That one's the booming voice one. I don't remember that one.
No, Thaumaturgy is a magical effect.
Oh yeah, you produce like a magical effect. Like you can create a shower of sparks and things of that nature. Let me
like
double.
Prestidigitation.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think that might be the new name for it, actually.
I saw Prestidigitation under the wizard stuff. Yeah.
Your voice booms up to 3 times louder as normal for 1 minute. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for a minute. You cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. You create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, or ominous whispers. You instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. You alter the appearance of your eyes for 1 minute.
That could be fun. I know I would just end up using that for terrible things, like slamming doors in people's faces. Resistance is...
I don't actually know. I've never seen anyone use it, so I don't actually know that one. I assume it probably grants like some kind of magical I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to quote myself on that even, but
because that sounds like something that would be useful.
Remove curse. Resistance is right here. You touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled onto one saving throw of its choice. It can roll the die before or after making the saving throw. The spell then ends. It lasts for up to a minute, so you can just increase a saving throw of a particular roll by d4.
I'll take Guidance.
Alright, so Spare the Dying, Sacred Flame, and Guidance?
Yeah. No. Spare the Dying, Sacred Flame, and Thaumaturgy. Because I'm sure I could find ways to make that useful.
Alright.
Ominous whispers and opening and closing lock things and unlock things.
Yep. Q, your thoughts?
Yes.
Good.
That's fine. Thaumaturgy, you said?
Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And then I believe he gets 2 first level spells? I don't remember how it works.
Well, he's a cleric. He has access to all first level spells.
Right, I forgot.
He just has to choose which ones are ready.
Yeah.
For that.
Someone's
for that day?
got the giggles. Yes, for
Yoshi
the day.
does appear to have the giggles.
So for that day.
Yes. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and added every first level spell to your book. Cure Wounds and Bless are at the top of your first level slots. They are permanently prepared for you. The other 2, they all say prepared because that's the default when I'm adding spells. You can have, what is it? It's
anything from command and create or destroy water to inflict wounds.
No, I meant number.
2 you
so
said,
it'd be
I thought.
Wisdom modifier plus cleric level.
That's a lot then.
So your Wisdom modifier is...
I think 3 at the moment?
3.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's up to 4 extra spells you can prepare a day.
So yeah, 4 spells besides Bless and Cure Wounds that you can have prepared every day.
Do I get how many Cure Wounds do I have? Just the one?
Nope. Unlimited.
Infinite. Wow. Okay.
Unlimited power.
Heal me
Clerics,
as much as
clerics
you
are a
want.
lot different in 5
Yes.
than they were in
Are
3.
clerics are
Well,
fairly good.
it's because you took the life domain.
If
if
you
you
hadn't
take-
took the life domain, you wouldn't have it infinitely.
Yep.
It's
You would have
specifically
part
cure
of your-
wounds and bless that are infinite.
Still, though, Bless is +1 on resistances and
Bless is
and
plus
defense
1 to
and
hit,
whatnot.
plus
I mean,
1 to AC, I believe. I don't.
yeah.
Don't
It's
quote
it's
me,
it's like
but-
it's like here's some hit better and
You
be more
bless up to
defensive.
3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, target roll a d4 and add the number to the attack roll of the saving throw. They kind of changed bless, but that just means if you cast it, you can anyone who was like about to hit but missed barely, they can make the hit if you bless them.
All right.
However, keep in mind that is a concentration spell. I don't know
Sure.
exactly how they work, but I don't believe you can cast other spells while using a concentration spell.
We'll look at it. I'll look at it off.
Q, do you know?
Was
If you can cast a concentration spell or if you can cast another spell while you're casting a concentration spell, I don't believe
yes,
so, right?
you can. You just cannot
Oh.
cast another concentration spell.
Oh, that's a
I-
lot better than I thought it was.
I might be wrong about that, but
I always have my I made it to where my player couldn't cast a spell. Like he casts cantrips, but I didn't let him spend expend spell slots.
all right, here we go. Some
Okay.
spells require you to maintain concentration. If you lose concentration, such a spell ends. If a spell must be maintained with concentration, the effect appears in its duration. Normal activity, such as moving and attacking, doesn't interfere with concentration. The following factors can break concentration. 1. Casting another spell that requires concentration. You can't concentrate on 2 spells at once. Taking damage, there's a chance. The DC is a con save. 10 plus half the damage you take. Oh, no, sorry, 10 or half the damage you take. Whichever number is higher.
If half the damage you take is 4, you take 10.
Yeah, so no, you can cast while still concentrating.
I'll have to remedy that then, because I've been
Nice.
telling my player that he cannot, that he can only cast cantrips.
Lies.
I am a cruel, vicious
Lies.
person, and I should apologize. And will make remedy, except his character, his mage anyways, is currently unavailable, so it doesn't actually matter.
So you wait a second. Hold on, BoomBati.
Yes.
Your Asimar. No, screw it. Never mind.
What?
Your Asimar's charisma is increased by 2.
Yes, I took 8
Okay, you put the 8
and
in.
then plus
He
2.
put the because
So,
he needed
yeah.
because he needed a better strength score, and
Word.
that was
So you
the
took
best.
you took 2 8s. How did you? How
I
is
didn't
your?
take 2 8s.
Oh.
I took 8. I took the
You
standard.
did the 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Word. All right. So,
So
for the
that
most
would mean
part-
I should have. Wait, where's my 15 at then?
your wisdom, because you get +1.
That's right. Okay.
So your wisdom 16. Then you have your 14 and
Mhm.
all those other
Alright.
nice ones.
What's next?
I think, sir,
I think that's it.
that's it.
I think that's all you need, anyways.
That's the main
okay.
stuff. That's the main stuff.
What about
Oh, there's one other
the
piece of equipment.
skills? Does skills not? Is that not a thing anymore?
You have 4 skills. You get 2 from your background, which I already gave you, and you chose 2 from your cleric, from that list.
You
Those
chose
are-
religion,
That's
religion, and history, and you chose athletics, or you get athletics and intimidation from your background.
it. Yeah, it's a
So
it's
we
a
don't
lot harder to
get,
get proficiencies. It's a lot
Yeah, those
harder.
are proficiencies. I don't get any points to spend in skills.
Nope.
No, they changed that.
It's a
You
lot
just
simpler.
you just get to have proficiencies.
It's closer
some
to
feats-
it's closer to
Okay.
2e. It's closer to 2e.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sometimes like some certain feats you pick let you gain proficiencies, but beyond that, I don't believe there's another way to just gain a proficiency beyond perhaps training in it for several months.
Feats are the main way.
Yeah, feats are the main way, and even those also take several months to train in. Half a year, I believe, right?
No, that's extra study. Feat, you just get it.
Oh no! But if your character was to like learn a feat,
Oh
like,
well,
and you went to-
theoretically, yeah.
yeah, it would take you like not when you level up to 4 or something. Like if you just level Or if you just want to get a new feat, you go to a capital and you train for 6 months. You can learn a new feat after expending gold. You're just out of the game for 6 months, depending on what's happening.
Seriously.
For serious.
I added.
So is that?
Why
that
is a
it then?
priest's pack
Or-
24 pounds?
Hey,
Well,
it's
you
better
know
than
that holy book. You got your ink, your scrolls.
it's better than an
Jeebus.
it's
Gotta
better
have a
than an
pew in there.
explorer's. It's better than an explorer's pack at 54 pounds.
Don't forget about the pew.
That doesn't make. Yeah, no shit.
Ration.
Why?
Or, what's even in a priest pack? I don't even know.
Oh, I need to know how much money. I need to know how much money I have so I can buy items.
Oh yeah, that comes with your background.
Not much, but I need to know how much I have so I can. I need to buy things. The
Yard.
things I need to buy.
Backpack, 10 candles, a tinderbox, alms box, 2. But yeah, it's really the rations that get you. Rations are really heavy. They're
Really?
2 pounds each. Yeah, one ration is 2 pounds each.
I mean, a ration is a day's worth of food, though, right?
Yeah, no.
That's not. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of
It's
food.
not. It's not bad.
Okay, I'm officially turning off encumbrance in this because this is a bit silly.
What is it?
If need be, I can carry some of his things.
No,
Krotos,
this is yeah, and that's why I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm just not gonna worry about it.
Krotos will carry things when little people can't carry them.
Inventory management. Inventory management is not fun. Just look at Mass Effect 1.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Ow.
Inventory management is not fun. I'm not
So
gonna make
wait.
you guys like.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft is so
What boom?
So what's the ruling so we don't get encumbered? So we just don't abuse.
I will what? Yeah, don't abuse it.
Yeah.
And I'll keep an eye on it, and yeah.
Krotos will
I mean,
make sure.
Krotos, you're gonna need a lot of room to carry all the loot we're gonna get. So
Krotos will keep his
Just be your
inventory
pack
free
mule.
for room.
All right.
Krotos says we don't need pack mule. Krotos will carry things for us.
Krotos always speaks in the third person. Krotos is best friends with Bob Dole.
Krotos, he actually does speak in third person. I was gonna have like my frontliner character is just like that. He just speaks in third person always.
BoomBati, what is your
Or at
character's
least- at least about
name?
himself.
That's gonna get annoying.
What is your character's name? BoomBati. And he went mute. Push to boom.
yes.
I didn't hear what your name was.
Oh. BoomBati.
No, I mean your character's name.
BoomBati.
Oh, you're gonna do BoomBati.
Always.
Is it
Body
boom?
is
Is
body.
it boom for first name, body for last name?
Oh no, I haven't thought about character name yet.
Okay.
Okay.
My name is 2 letters. E and A.
So how is that? Krotos would like to know how that is pronounced, so that he may attempt to speak your name.
Yeah.
Ia?
Pronounced like you have a Y in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Krotos will attempt to remember this.
She also gets upset if you just call her. She likes to get punchy.
All right. So we're at a point where it is 11:15. All right. Our official stop time is in 15 minutes. Now I did say this was going to be a character creation session.
Practically.
Do you other three? Do you guys have any questions? Because best.
I have one question about. Go ahead.
Do we have any what?
Questions.
I have a.
I have no questions currently. No.
Okay. What's that?
I have one about weight.
Okay. What about
I
it?
have the height for my character. I don't have a weight for my character.
Make it up.
Make it up, yeah. Just you said your character was pretty beefy. Like she fought a lot of her life, so I don't know exactly how much tieflings weigh, but or tieflings weigh.
The standard tiefling ones. She's 7 foot with a 5 foot long tail, roughly around 250 pounds.
So
That's
in
how
your
about-
case, your case, you might say like 275.
That's why I said 250. That's what she is. She's 250.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Well,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, totally fine.
She's a little bulky and
Yeah.
kind of
A
tall.
little.
Her horns are kind of.
Her horns and
luckily they're
her
close to
tail
head.
makes up a lot of
So,
extra.
and here's the thing to know is that
Yeah.
tieflings are not naturally large. You could be that large. You're just going to be abnormal.
Yeah, you'll be noted out like you'll be abnormal from other tieflings. They'll all take note like, oh wow, you're.
No, I was reading the handbook. Tieflings are usually anywhere between 5 and 8 foot tall.
So are
Oh
humans.
no, we're not talking about weight or height. We're talking about like
Either-
tieflings are
either
usually
way.
around.
Either way,
Yeah,
we're
it's fine.
overthinking it. We're overthinking it. That's fine.
Yoshi's getting confused.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Anybody, Merlin, Navy Dad, you guys have any questions? Anything you need to?
I was have a question.
What's that?
I was thinking about getting nunchucks. Would be basically 2 clubs on a short wire
On a
or something.
Short
Sure.
rope.
Yeah. Okay. Use club statistics. I like that.
1d4.
Is that what a club is?
Yep, club is only 1d4.
I thought it was D6. Some
you would
bitch.
think that, but they're
You would
not.
think that. Yeah.
If you
I mean, I would, but I would like to have like a second. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say it's club statistics with finesse.
Oh well, that gives you your dex bonus, which is
It would take some finesse to not hit
My
yourself from
dex,
the
anyways, because
jump.
I'm a monk.
Well, that's kind of the point.
yeah. That was why he was giving you finesse for it.
Well, it just makes
Yeah.
sense anyway. It makes sense that
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a finesse weapon.
Because as Yoshi said, it would take finesse to not hit
Since
yourself.
it's 2 clubs,
Yeah.
would it be 2d4?
I feel like it'd be.
No.
I feel like it'd be 2 separate attacks. it'd be like doing 2 separate.
Gotta
Yeah.
try.
That's Floria
Yeah,
blows.
You have to hold
That's-
one to you have to hold one to swing the other.
Yeah,
That's
you can't do
Floria
both.
blows
Can't
at
smash
that
Martial
them with
arts. You can do it really quick.
both.
Now, actually, I will give you this, because Floria blows, if I'm not mistaken, can be used, but I believe you have to. It can only be like unarmed attacks. Am I
Monk weapons.
say what now?
Yeah, unarmed attack or monk weapons,
Or monk weapons. Okay, no. So that's good
Which-
at least.
which we could say nunchucks theoretically could be monk weapons.
Well, no, actually, it says immediately after you use the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Oh, I was thinking wrong.
Flurry of blows. I'm
Yes.
thinking actual flurry of blows.
I've never played a monk. I was thinking of something wrong in monks.
So
or
I will
something
say,
different, so.
I'm going to say that nunchucks are club damage. They're D4. They're bludgeoning. They're finesse. I'll even say they're light. But I also say that they will be flurry of blows compatible.
Ooh, that means instead of doing fists, you could do a little nunchuck spin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which might not have any real effect unless you ever get magical ones. And then all
Yeah.
of a sudden, now we're in a different world. So
Now you do actual
Well,
things with nunchucks.
Level 7, my weapons become magical. Like
no, but I mean like plus
They don't
1.
get-
No, like if you get like
Oh.
modifier, like you
Yeah.
get a +1 magical nunchuck.
Like, all of a
awesome
sudden-
plus-
Yeah, all of a sudden you're getting plus 1s with your flurry of blows.
plus
attacks.
later down, my
That's different.
1d4 turns to 1d6 to 1d8.
Not that, this book has plus 1 nunchucks anywhere in it, but, whatever, we'll figure things out.
Well, if we find 2 +1 clubs, we can make a +1 nunchuck.
That's
Wouldn't that be
true.
a +2?
Oh,
+1 is 2. Math.
Oh.
That's good.
yeah. If we find 2 +1 nunchucks, we get a plus.
No, I'm
two
sorry.
+1
I'm
clubs, we
sorry.
make a plus-
I'm
What-
sorry, 1 + 1 = 2.
1
Unless
plus
you're...
1 plus 1 equals 1 in magical items.
No, 1 + 1 = 2, obviously. Go with the
Darn.
program. I think player overruling time is where the players overrule the DM because 1 + 1 does equal 2.
I mean,
Okay,
speaking
so-
theoretically, 1 +
so-
1 would not equal 2. in this
Anything
case.
else, Navy Dad?
That's it.
Okay.
Alright.
So we are pretty much coming up on time. Do you guys want to do a short introduction now, or do you just want to save it for next week?
I think we save it for next week, don't you?
Beginning of the session, we introduce with full vigor and then go straight into it.
Or have we could even do a light session next week where players, we have the setting, and players are able to have like an RP time to I don't know, in
Get
a
to the
bar,
destination.
I have an idea. This is a good way to use our remaining time. Let's figure out how you guys know each other, because
Okay.
it's going to actually behoove you. It'll be beneficial to the group to actually have that established, rather than just be a bunch of people who have suddenly ended up in Ravenloft. Like that's not gonna pan out well. I think to some degree there should be at least some amount of prior at least knowledge of each other, if not actually having worked together or in some way be associated. So what do you guys think? And let's start with
Not it.
Not it.
well, no, I don't want to call names out. What do you guys think?
I mean, I still want more time to develop my character.
Fair enough.
Which
We
I
can
think,
wait. We can wait.
I have questions. I have questions for off stream.
Thinking about with my character, since she's pretty much like, well, Atlander, she's pretty nomadic, she travels a lot. She probably wouldn't really know them. She probably might have seen them, but she probably wouldn't have known them.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Krotos travels to distant lands to make money for his village back in the mountains.
Yeah. And if you guys decide that you just don't want to know each other, fine. We'll figure it out.
Krotos would prefer to know his companions.
All right. So let's do this.
You're going to get annoying with Krotos very quickly.
Krotos does not mind.
All right. Let's wrap things up, everybody. We're gonna do a raid. Let me find a target so we can pass on the goodness. Thank you to everybody for coming here tonight. We will be starting with the actual game in Ravenloft next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central Time. Actually, let me ask you guys: is 8:30, is half an hour earlier? Would that work for you guys?
It works fine. It would work fine with me.
I'm available at any point in time.
NavyDad?
Sounds good to me.
Is that good with you, Merlin? I figure it probably is, knowing your schedule.
Ooh, cute.
Merlin, you're quiet again.
Got a really good idea.
Cam the Ginger coming through.
Hang on.
My best player to heart.
Hang on. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Merlino?
Sorry, I just happened to see chat and Cam came up with a
You're
really
good?
good idea on how they meet. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that off stream. Okay. So everybody's good with 8:30. Let's do that, because that's actually better for me. Because it's a work day. I've got to work the next morning, all that good stuff. So okay, 8:30 next week, Tuesday. We're gonna do it. Let's find a raid target.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Then thank you to everybody who came today to watch. Thank you all the viewers. Thank you to these individuals. Oh my God, this insane pack. I don't know what's gonna happen. I honestly do not know what's gonna happen.
Thanks to everybody for dealing with our technical issues.
I'm gonna be surprised if everybody lives through this. That's all I'm gonna say. Utterly
I'll be surprised
shocked.
if my laptop is of
Don't worry, I
service.
will.
I am very angry at it.
Krotos will keep MrBoombati by his side for all of the healing.
Indeed.
We should come up with...
Her little squid. Ia will try to keep her little squid familiar away from Krotos, so it doesn't eat him.
Krotos likes squid.
Suffernod, I just have to do some research in Lysander to see if he too believes in the old idiom of suffer not a witch to live. That's the question.
I believe he's
conquest required.
I believe he's relatively accepting. Relatively. Alright, I'm going to drop you guys with a guy who's so much fun to watch, and I know for a fact he also plays D&D.
D&D.
I'm going to well, not on stream, but I know he plays, and that is Mr. WeBadAtGames.
Fodu Odie.
Odie.
Fody.
Odie!
Bodie, yay!
There's the raid target. Go there. Do not say anything, if you would, please. All I ask, if you're going to be part of this raid, all I ask is that you go there, just say the WeBadAtRaids that I'm going to... I will say WeBadAtRaids, and then you say it back, and then give that guy a follow. After that, your obligation to me is done. You can go on with your lives, but I do recommend watching him because he is so funny. Honestly, he's one of my favorite people to watch on Twitch. Wait, is he logging off?
Oh,
he's raiding. Never mind.
Okay. Okay.
New raid target.
New raid target.
A new raid target has been found. All right. Never mind.
He's about to do the same thing we were going to.
Abort. All right. You know what? He gave me a host earlier today, so let's drop it on Victor 7.
Victor 7.
Ooh. I don't think I've been to him before.
Oh, you're missing out.
I like raids. I get to meet new peoples.
Victor 7's great. Friend of mine. I know he also plays D&D, so there you go. He's doing some, looks like multicam horror game.
Oh boy. Those are always fun.
Alright, so when you see me say, WeBadAtRaids, please follow suit. Shout out to him. Give him that WeBadAtRaids call. Give everybody a bit of a chance to get in there. Alright. Viewers, are you ready? Good. WeBadAtRaids! Oh, I totally messed up the emotes. Damn it!
Don't worry, I got you.
What is the emote? Oh, it's no capital T. There's no capital T. Alright, thank you, everybody. Next week, 8:30. We'll see you then. Adios.
Bye.
See you later.
See you guys.
Bye. Oh, and go follow MrBoombati for the love of God.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Go follow him. Follow the beard.
Follow the beard.
Alright, I will see you later. Have a good one.
Adios.
Yep, see you.
We're gonna defend this.
This was fun.